Right, shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Waharaka Kudash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways, teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. Now, this is 2 Corinthians 2 and 14. It says, Now thanks be unto the Most High, which always causeth us to triumph in Hamashiach, and maketh manifest the savour of his knowledge by us in every place. For we are unto the Most High a sweet savour of Hamashiach in them that are saved, right? Which the only ones which are going to be saved is the elect of Israel, the chosen elect of Israel, and in them that perish. To the one we are a savour of death unto death. All right, so the wicked of our people, they're going to reject our sayings, they're going to scoff, they're going to get upset, right? They're going to not receive it. And to the other, the savor of life unto life. To the elect, this truth is life, is beautiful to them. They're going to receive it with all joy and understanding. And who is sufficient for these things? For we are not as many which corrupt the word of God. And how do you corrupt the word of the Most High? By speaking lies, by erroneous interpretations. All right. But as of sincerity, all right, this thing is about being sincere towards bringing forth the truth, not according to your own emotion, right? Even and furthermore to that, what proves that is if you get something wrong and it's revealed to be wrong, now you could double down and be wrong and strong, or you can humble yourself because you're sincere and say, you know what, I had that wrong, but accept the truth and then teach the truth, because what you really care about is the knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua being brought forth perfectly, and not about you, and you don't want to be embarrassed because you got something wrong, because guess what, we're all men and we can all get things wrong. But this ministry ain't about us as individuals. It's about the spirit and the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This is the Lord's ministry. And that's why we got to be careful what we teach. And a sincere person will do that. Right? A lot of these cats, they don't want to they don't want to teach something because GMS teach it. It doesn't matter whether it's right or wrong. It's just the ego thing. They don't want to be embarrassed. But as of God, in the sight of God, speak we in Hamashiach. Now, one of the things that Grey Millstone we get a lot of slack for is that we teach that there are going to be Israelites that look like the other nations. And the reason we have to teach that is because it's true. You might not listen, you might not like it, but they're going to be Israelites that look like your enemy, that have the image of your enemy, the image of your enemies that you've grown to hate and detest. Beginning with the J double O's, there's going to be Israelites that's going to look and speak after the manner of the J double O's. And they're going to be Israelites. And guess what? There's going to be them that are of the elect. And that's the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's the power of this ministry to regain those which are lost. Even the ones that don't even look like us, they can't resist this word and the calling of the Lord. But we can't be ignorant to that fact, because that would be going according to your own emotion and not according to the truth. You understand? So I got an example. Now you got the Euros going on. You got this bad boy right here, proper baller. Not these little athletes they got running around talking about their footballers. This kid is a real baller. The man them that know what a real baller is. Not these men that can just pass a bleep test and do a basic 6-yard pass, run up and down the pitch, and then man call themselves a footballer nowadays. I'm talking about a real baller that can dribble and work magic on that field. His name is Cole Palmer. Now you might look at him and think, "Raw, this is just some any run-of-the-mill gray man, right? Edomite looking man, so-called white man." That's what if you look at him and take it at face value, he bears the archetype of an Edomite. But what you're going to find out is that just because you have the racial characteristics or the archetype of a particular race does not guarantee that you belong to that race. It's not 100%, because I'm going to show you something. This is his dad, his father, all right, who's so called biracial, but there's no such thing. This is his father, and I'm going to show you his father's father. This is his father's father. So this, if you trace the lineage according the pedigree, according to the seed, this is his granddad, and his granddad's a Benjamite from, I believe, St. Kitts and Nevis, if I'm not mistaken. Straight up Benjamite, right? And this is his grandson. This is his progeny, according to the seed, right? So these two men are the same nationality, but as you can see, they bear two different archetypes, because the grandfather bears the archetype that you would expect for a typical Benjaminite, but his grandson bears the archetype of his mother's side, which is the Edomite archetype, but he's an Israelite. And you can't what you're gonna do with this? You can't deny the fact that, therefore, this is living proof that they're gonna be Israelites that look like the other nations, beginning with the so-called white man, which is, so you can't be ignorant of that. You have to teach it. You have to put that out there as the truth, that this thing isn't all about face value. Yeah, face value has its place, but it's not 100% about the archetype. We teach the archetype, of course, because generally speaking, the man on the right is what a Benjaminite looks like. That's the archetype. But there's gonna be outliers. All right. This is why someone can have the look of being from a particular race of people and not be from that people. Now, the word archetype I keep using, this is what it means. Archetype, a very typical example of a certain person or thing. All right. So we all know what the archetype of Judah is, right? Your Wesley Snipes, you know what I'm saying? The Denzel Washingtons, that's your archetype Judite. But you're going to have Judites that don't fit the archetype. You might have Judites that fit the archetype of another nation or even another tribe of Israel. You understand? So you have to teach the truth and let the Spirit sift out the ones who he want according to that truth. All right? Because see, this ain't, we're not the ones that are picking and choosing who's going to be delivered or who's going to believe. The scripture says, my sheep hear my voice. Let's get that. You don't get to choose who that sheep is. We just teach. Our job is to teach. And if the Spirit move us, and yeah, you might say, okay, that dude's a Jake or whatever the case may be, but most of the time we're just putting this out there. It's up to the Lord. All right, there's John 10 and 27. It says, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. So the Lord knows every Israelite in the earth. Not only that, he knows the elect. He knows. And that's enough for me. I don't know about you, but that's enough for me. I don't have to be the one to know okay, this guy. No. The Lord knows. My job is not to identify every Israelite on the earth and identify the elect. That's not my job. My job is to teach the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, to put that word out there as a beacon, as a light for the elect. You understand? And that's what guys like vocab can't understand, because they're carnal men. This is a spiritual thing. The Lord is going to gather together his elect through this word that we're preaching. But we gotta teach the truth, and we gotta give the people the understanding so that those who have ears can hear. All right. This is Amos 9:9. It says, "For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth." So the Lord gonna sift out his people, the elect of his people. And how they gonna be sifted out? Through sanctification of the spirit and belief in the truth. So all we gotta do is teach the truth, and the elect are gonna believe it. And it don't matter what they look like. Because when the chariots come and the angels come, they gon' gather together the elect. And everyone's going to be changed anyway and take upon the proper image. That's not my job. Just teach the truth, man. But a lot of these guys, oh, no, no. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? Just tell the truth. We're here to stand on the truth. We're not here to switch things up and make things trying to fit how we want it to be. It is what it is. There's gonna be Israelites that look like our enemy, and that's just the truth. And we have to let it be known. It has to be put out there. Simple as that. All right, because hey, when you go to Isaiah 11:11, our people have been scattered among these nations for a very long time. So there's gonna be them coal palmers, man. Hey, that Cole Palmer happened in 3 generations, man. How much more say Jake that's been among Moab for like 100 generations or 20? Come on, man. This is Isaiah 11:11. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations." That ensign is Yahweh Shai, who is this gospel that we preach, because that's what we preach. We preach Yahweh Shai. "He shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth." And them Judites ain't all gonna look like Shaft, like the apostles and elders say. Not every Judite's gonna look like Shaft, which is the archetype. Some are gonna look like other tribes of Israel, some are gonna look like other nations, even our main enemy, Amalek. And that's just how it is. All right. So that's why you gotta try the spirits, man. All right. So if that, check out my man. Well, he's a Chelsea player, but them Chelsea scum. But check out Cole Palmer, man. He's a cold youth, man. A cold youth, proper baller. But that's because he's a Jake, man. He got that spirit, a special spirit on him. So if that, I'm gonna say shalom.